Mio, Mio. Guten Tag. Hello, hello. Welcome back to the lectures of my book. IT ERP projects, 33 years of experience, 99 thoughts, 66 minutes to read. As always, straightforward recording, no cut, just an artificial background and some AI sound enhancement. That's all. Also, as always, a lecture of a chapter of my book and then explaining what I was thinking about. If you like, share and spread. If not, let me know what you didn't like. Connect with me over LinkedIn or comment here on any platform. Thank you very much. Let's start. Thought number 29. Don't waste time in technology. This is the opposite of let technology do the job. Sometimes we try to make everything automated or system driven. There are cases where you need to think about it. Does it make sense to spend 2 days in preparing a data upload, testing when you only have to upload 10 records and type this in 1 hour? Is data cleansing more time consuming to prepare an upload file than training a human to do the job? So, we have tools, we want to use the tools, and we try to make things digital, especially upload, data conversion, data creation, because we think uploading is a very fast thing, which is at the end. But if the data source is not clean enough or small, preparing the upload file, making a try run, double check is more time consuming and more complex than have somebody say, hey, you hack in that 5 records. I did it a couple of times, spending 2 days in preparing the upload for 100 records because we had to clean up the data, connect multiple sources, gather together, do all the conversion stuff, and in the end, typing it in would have been much faster and with the same quality. The other part is often we do a job, we have a tool in mind, we use the tool, and then all of a sudden appears a new version, a better new tool, and we jump on a new tool, restart our learning curve because the new tool is much better. But we lose all the time we spent before because the new tool is better, doing a better job. Is it always worth it? Is it potentially not just simple enough using, maybe you will learn it later, an Excel sheet, which I potentially don't like, but having things in there, then finding a wonderful tracking tool in the internet, which takes you 3 days to understand it and train everybody? Or finding a perfect conversion shop, which makes a conversion from, I don't know, comma to point, a dot in microseconds and even faster, rather than having something running at half a day to do the conversion. You can do that. But if you invest time in technology, in tools, you should be sure that you win this time or can reuse that learning curve and the tool later on. Motivated developers often want to create scripts for adjusting data, doing things. Potential and Excel import is much faster. You have always keep in mind training, learning, securing the quality of a tool, of a step is also time consuming. If you do it once for small amount of data, think, is it worth going the pain or potentially go with a classic human way? If not, you can do a much better job with the automated part, but you have to invest in a learning curve. If you have invested in a learning curve, then potential is better. But especially when you work with data, data conversion, data cleaning is a massive job. If you have bad data sources, doing that on a digital way can be a pain. For few records, think about having a manual way being faster than trying to do it on the technology part. Thank you very much. Goodbye. See you next week. Adele. Meow, meow.